Hey everyone, welcome back to ELEX. I'm just coming into this town here, the settlement. If you haven't watched the previous episode, we're just getting started.
Alright, you can stop there. In the name of the Hooded Crows, and with the power invested in me by the warlords of Goliath, I hereby challenge you to state who you are and what you want. You should know that Goliath is eternally vigilant in its search for albs.
Dura sent me here.
Oh, you're one of Duras's hand-me-ons, are ya? You better think about reporting to Ragnar, or one of the other warlords when you get in then. They'll check you're not an alb spy. Alright, you can go in, but all weapons must remain sheathed. Start anything, and a paladin will turn you to ash faster than you can say, I wish that Duras guy hadn't sent me here. Oh, and don't steal anything, or flash technology around. I don't expect any more or less from you.
Understood.
Good.
Okay.
Then I welcome you in the name of the Berserkers.
Everyone in this town is a bit of an asshole. I've been here before.
Who are the Hooded Crows?
We are the warrior clan of the Berserkers. Our warlord Ragnar, proven in battle, worthy defender of Goliath, leads us as we stand to defend our cause from all who would oppose it, from within or without. We stand as guardians for fairness and justice, equality and order. All who wish to join the Berserkers must answer to Ragnar.
Who is Ragnar?
How can you not have heard of him? Ragnar the Fierce? Ragnar, son of Bajar? He is the highest warlord here in Goliath. Literally, he lives up there in the ruins from the old world.
So, what can I do to earn my stay?
Can you handle a weapon?
Yes.
Then you'll find work. We're short of people since the attacks began.
This place doesn't sound too safe.
Where is? With the Albs looking to tear down this whole world.
You're short of people?
Everyone's lost people to the Albs. Workers, cultivators, warriors. They're all looking for more hands. You'll need to earn your place. But there are tasks for all hands. And the shards to pay for them.
You use shards as money?
What else are you going to use? Everyone uses ELEX as money. And don't start on with trying to barter your way with raptor shit. You'll need ELEX or decent old world scrap if you want to make a deal.
Okay, so there is a lot of talking in this part. This town is basically talking, so be prepared. It's going to be long-winded conversations too. And if they just have if they don't have a name above their head, there's basically no point in talking to them. The way they laid out this town as well is kind of a nuisance because it's huge. It's a huge area. And you're basically walking from like place to place here trying to find things. Just like talk to people.
Are you my backup?
No, I'm not your relief.
Shit on a stick. Send Elder on duty. Put Elder on duty. But don't think which furry-ass pinchstick you're gonna send to back him up. How the flying set of syphilitic raptor bags is one man supposed to guard this area alone?
What's got you so angry?
Angry? Me? I've been ordered to stand here, balls swinging in the wind, with rotboars loose out there. With albs crawling around in the undergrowth ever since that raider crashed out to the west. Oh yeah, why would I be upset? Because I can't think what I've done to be left here, so I can have my man-jewels gnawed off by a pack of mutant canines. It's like they want this town to be overrun.
The defenses look solid.
Yeah, Unless the Rotboars dig under them, or the Albs fly over them, or anyone turns up with, say, 200 guys and walks right over me. You know Rotboars will eat anything, and I mean anything. I need some damn backup. Alvar was supposed to be guarding the seedling field. But can you see him? No, because that lazy duty-skipping strip of an ass rag has disappeared. You couldn't go and find him, could you? If I'm gonna die, I might as well do it with company.
I'll find Alvar.
I was hoping you'd say that. You could start by asking Droog. He's probably on duty
Fuck,
over
so I
at
have to
the
find
town
another
gate.
guy to find this
If
guy?
anyone knows where Alvar is, it's Droog. Those two are best buddies.
Why not just send you the first guy? No, you need a very specific guard to come and help you. I have to find one guard to find the other guard, to find a new guard, to find the next guard. Send me on a fucking wild goose chase. What's this?
No, I can't talk to you right now.
Let's see, I might be able to cook some stuff. I might have some meat. Not that that's been a big deal because like like health potions and stuff seem to be quite plentiful at this point, and I'm really not sure if that's going to be an issue to have meat. I don't get hungry. Like my health doesn't go down over time because I haven't eaten or anything. So, Jesus Christ, what is this? Hole in the ground. Just want to take a quick peek at the map here. No, okay. Maybe check that out a little later. I'm gonna keep talking to these clowns and see what's what. All right.
What have we
Shopkeeper.
here? Welcome to the
Jesus
Berserkers.
Christ, guys. Get
You
the
want to
fucking
make
light
it
out
all
of
the
my
way
eyes.
to the top? You must observe our sacred traditions. Most sacred of all, never have an empty glass. Tell me, what brings you here?
Do you know a berserker named Alvar?
Oh yeah, I know Alvar. That asshole almost tore down half the tavern with his friend Argor a few days ago. Those two drink harder than anyone I've seen drink for a long time. I haven't seen Alvar since. If you find him, you tell him not to show his face in here again.
Do you know where Alvar could be?
No, and I don't want to. You could ask his drinking buddy Argor, down at the pit. He's about the only one talking to Alvar these days.
Is this your tavern?
It is indeed. Tavern, home from home, resting place for the hardworking man. We offer shelter to all loyal berserkers. You want something to drink?
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Alright. Ooh, prices. I have... Oh, I have quite a bit of money. So, I am gonna buy a sing. I don't want. No, I don't want 45 beer. What are you, crazy? Give me a beer. Does he have anything else? Oop, that's sell. He doesn't have weapons, armor. And I wonder if I can sell him some shit. I'm just looking to see if there's like a sell junk. Because I do have a lot of junk. I'm not sure if it's junk or if it's going to actually be worthwhile at some point. Like, I can't imagine any use for a broom. It states it as junk. Like, wouldn't I be able to use an oil lamp just like I use a flare? Oh, this lamp is broken. Okay, so... $253 cigarettes. Is that how many cigarettes I actually have? Wow. Ruby's recording. An audio log. And Outlaw speaks. Okay, well maybe that's what I was hearing down in that place. It was just an audio recording. I don't know. We're gonna hold on to that because I don't... like, it says it's junk, but I'm not sure. A recipe that I didn't know I had. Okay. Yeah.
I'll catch up with you again later.
Fields. Good luck.
Sounds good. Okay, so sold a few things there.
No, not now.
See, okay. Might take a jaunt just around in this circle, and then you come back and go up the hill. What's this? Oh, it's just like a little connecting tunnel, or somebody down here?
Don't worry, I have your back.
I'm gonna keep quiet about that, no matter what they say.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
That's what I say.
I know. I hear people talking down here, but I don't see them. So.
What?
What? Okay. Weird. What is this?
You're new here, right? You're an incomer? Tell me, what do you think about our laws? Do you think they should be strict, or just used as guidelines?
Laws should be guidelines.
It's time you had an education.
Why are you asking me about laws?
Well, you're not one of us. So, I'm not surprised at all that you don't think much of our laws. Listen, can I ask you a favor? As an outsider, you're not bound by our laws. Not as much as a true berserker.
Who are you?
My name is Ornir. I'm one of the workers at the pit. We decommission forbidden technology here, making Magaland safer one machine at a time. I came up with that. Not everyone understands what we do here, particularly incomers. But as Amrek said, technology is seduction. The easy path will lay us waste. And so, here we are, removing temptation from the weak-minded.
What help do you need?
I believe I saw someone in the pit. Then he escaped. He's sort of hanging around outside town, down that path near the gate. I think he's an outlaw. I'm only guessing, but I think he must be after the equipment we throw down there into the pit. If it is really one, then he has to disappear.
Why don't you tell the guards?
No, if that's a real outlaw, they couldn't deal with him. They're not top-notch, that's why they're here, not on the front line.
Your guards are way better equipped than I am.
No, I wouldn't want to put them in danger, but you look like you can handle yourself.
Bullshit.
What exactly do you want me to do?
Kill him. The outlaw. I'd recommend you do it from a distance. Don't get close. I'm certain he's up to something.
So, why don't you take care of it?
Well, I'm not allowed to leave here. I've got to do things. I'm a technical expert. Angram wouldn't want me to endanger myself. I mean, if he was a piece of technology, I'd be there. The ELEX would be out. The law would be satisfied, but... Look, Angram's already watching. He hears I've been near an outlaw, I'm dead, or exiled.
I will take care of the outlaw.
Good.
Sounds
Great.
shady to me.
Thanks.
I don't trust
I
it.
saw him by the cliff outside the gate into Goliath. You know, below the pit. You should check around there.
Okay.
No,
Hold on.
not now.
Okay, so I thought he was one of the guys I was supposed to talk to about one of these other tasks I had, but I guess not. So a little path on the way out here. I just wanted to check it on the map. Never mind. I do want to explore this whole town just to kind of get things working here, and then I'll decide where to go thereafter. Is there anybody in here?
Hey, what's that you're hiding there?
What are you talking about?
There, on your arm. What is that?
It's an adjutor. Haven't you seen one before?
It's a
I've
Pip
seen
Boy.
one. I've
Let's
seen
not,
several.
let's not split hairs here.
ELEX
It's a Pip Boy.
technology, and that sort of device is forbidden to berserkers here in Goliath. Carrying a piece like that openly on your arm could get you into trouble.
I'm not carrying it. It's an implant.
An implant? Well, that gives you a reason for not removing it. Well, you don't look like an alp. Too much color in your cheeks, too much shine in your eyes.
Then why do
Now
I
you've
have
not
this
tried to kill me.
implant?
Still, best you know that should you find any other ELEX
Like, I'm
technology
obviously
on your
your
travels,
enemy.
you should take it to the pit for disposal.
How do you get anything done without technology?
We haven't rejected technology completely. We have rejected ELEX technology. And as you can see around you, we have done fine without it. A clean life. Life as it was before the comet. Life grown from mana. Now, that's a better use
I
for
don't
ELEX
know.
than building devices. So,
A guy
we
with a
collect
dirty
technology,
face like this guy
extract the
has can't
ELEX
tell me
from
he's
it,
doing
and throw
okay.
the scrap into the pit.
The pit?
That's where we take all forbidden technology. Once the ELEX has been extracted there, it goes to the mana shrine, and the junk left over goes down into the pit. We cure the soil of ELEX's poison and use it for healing. You will find our healers on the upper ring. They'll show you how we use its power. what is your crime?
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this Berserker settlement, while Master Thorold is on pilgrimage. Anyone who commits a crime must answer to me. Emissaries from the other communities also have to speak to me first. So, are you an emissary? Why are you here? Speak.
I'm actually not from Edan.
Oh. Hopefully you have good news from the other lands. Otherwise, this will be a very short guest performance for you here. So you had better think very carefully about your next answer. Again, what exactly do you want here?
I'm looking for
I'm
work.
looking for work.
You can prove yourself by helping the people of Edan. There is more than enough work to go around. So if you want to be tolerated here, you must follow my rules. These rules are very simple. If you harm the Berserker community, you will pay. If you serve the community, you will receive fair compensation for it. I hope we understand one another. Because if not, you will have to answer to me. Is that clear?
You're the boss.
Yes, correct. The quicker you understand that, the better for you. Heed my advice, and you will find the Berserkers to be good hosts. Is there anything else?
Where can I buy armor like yours?
Ha! You can't simply buy a warlord's armor. You don't even have the rank of a cultivator, let alone that of a warrior. And you want warlord's armor?
Why not?
Slow down, friend. First prove to me that you would be a good cultivator. So, make yourself useful in the city, and we can talk about better armor for you.
Okay.
Let's assume I help you out.
Yes?
What kind of special tasks would you have for me?
Special tasks? Why would you figure that I need someone who can do more than just the usual?
Because I see what's going on here.
Is it that obvious that we have some problems here in Goliath?
Yes, it's apparent.
I have to admit I underestimated you. At least you're observant. But it also takes guts to confront me.
Not
You
really.
really want to help us out?
Yes.
There are many things to be done. Our people are dedicated, but we still have supply shortages. Food, medicine, machine parts, and other equipment. There are too few cultivators in the fields. Speak to the people here, and they can tell you where your skills are best used. Earn their trust, and you may earn mine. And if you're planning to join us, then I will have a very special task for you. A lot of people come to me
Holy
to
hell.
join us, to climb the ranks. You look like you have ambition. If you earn my trust, you'll go far here.
Okay, I'm just gonna end this conversation because holy shit, do they ever exposition dump? I mean, it's a lot all at once. It's just long fucking winded. And it's not like you get like one conversation out of them. It's an exhausting amount of like, hey, talk to me about this and this and this and this and this. And you just like, holy shit, guys, could you not have...
You should come with me. See something more than... Ah, incomer. It would be good to talk later and hear your news.
I bet. You guys are real
With all the-
conversationists.
Are you in need of medical supplies? It'll take time to prepare them, I'm afraid. With all the fighting, we haven't any stocks left.
Do you help everyone who asks?
It is a healer's duty, especially in these times of war. And it is needed, bitterly. Which is what I have heard from everyone we picked up. Terrible. I wish I could offer aid to all those in need. But it seems not even our magic helps us keep up with supplies.
You must hear a lot about what's going on.
I don't need to hear. I get to see the results. The magic the Albs are using is so destructive. Somehow they're managing to use pure ELEX, and it makes me fear for our warriors.
It's more powerful than Berserker magic?
It's more destructive. With the damage it's causing, I can't believe it isn't tearing the Albs apart too. It must hurt them.
Hurt? Yes. But they're trained to reject emotions and feelings.
Yes. They say ELEX makes machines of men, but I have heard there are Albs who have escaped their addiction. I wish I could meet one. Knowing what they feel might help me assist others to overcome their addiction.
What do you know about ELEX withdrawal?
I met an Alb separatist. He was brought in as a prisoner. His external wounds weren't so bad, but internally, emotionally, he was trying to cope with all those withdrawal symptoms, and at the same time he was rediscovering his emotions. All that pain, all that confusion.
What happened to him? Where is he?
He died. It was all just too much. I wish I could have learned more from him. If he could leave, so could others. Maybe that could offer hope to us all.
Can you heal my wounds?
Let me have a look. You don't seem to have any broken bones. Here, I think this will aid you.
Thank you.
We are here to heal. Besides, the more people who can patch themselves up, the less time we'll have to spend picking up the pieces.
That's more of a reason.
So I'm not sure if my withdrawal is going to play a part here. Like, I seem to have already gone through withdrawal symptoms, so like, I'm no longer symptomatic as far as I can tell.
I'll mess with you.
I don't even want to know.
And I didn't turn autosave off completely. I set it to every 15 minutes because I do intend to do some saves. It's just like if I'm going to be out and about.
But what can be done?
Every 15 minutes seems okay. It is kind of like with the autosave. It is kind of a jump when I go to when I'm moving around and suddenly it autosaves.
Hey, did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliad? Energy weapons taken from the clerics? I'd be interested in getting a look at them, if you know how I could get a chance to do that.
I think I have those energy weapons. Be careful, you know I could get you exiled for even talking about that. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that. And if I did know something about them...
And if I did know something about them?
That would be good. For both of us. Listen, what I need is
Great
some
angle,
help.
guys.
Let's be straight. You recently tracked down a pair of cleric weapons, didn't you?
Is that an accusation?
This is a small town with lots of big mouths. There aren't really that many secrets. So, have you given those weapons over to the pit? Or do you still have them? I know some people who would be happy to pay for them. The berserkers don't want them. The clerics do.
Weird. So this guy's going to trade in these weapons?
What will you pay me for them?
Of course, of course. I can offer you ELEX if you give them to me. That would only be fair. And should you wish to learn more about technology, I could point you to where answers can be found.
Oh, well. What is the risk? Kind of do want to know more about these weapons, but I'm really not sure what the risk is, if they're going to reject me in this community for it or not.
ELEX, it isn't worth the risk.
Then superstition wins over reason. A loss for us all. Go, hand them in. A shame. I thought you would be clearer thinking than the others here.
Weird, I just lost connection here to the... So tell me more about the clerics. Is there anything you don't like about the berserkers?
So, is there anywhere to trade here?
That depends what you want to buy. Traders need to be authorized, and what they can sell is restricted. You'll need to look elsewhere if you want energy weapons, or anything more advanced than a hand-sharpened stick. And whatever you want to buy, you'll need to find the shards to pay. I could offer you some food as a gift.
But...
Well, since you disagreed with me about the cleric's weapons, I'd expect you'd refuse an offer of food, too.
You don't think technology should be forbidden?
Look at the people here. They want to change the world, but they're doing it one handful of soil at a time.
You're staying here although you don't like it. There's something wrong about you. Tell me the truth.
Okay, you seem to have figured it out.
Put the stick right in front of me.
It's safer here, behind these walls, than out there with the mutants. Particularly if you don't have an energy weapon. I was traveling in Edan with a comrade to scout for men and material. We found ourselves cornered by some mutants. I was the only one to survive the attack. I ran like there was no tomorrow, and left my weapon behind. I'm glad they found me and brought me to Goliad. Besides, there are things to learn here. The more people I can convince while I am here, the better it is for everyone.
Is there anything else you don't like about berserkers?
Don't get me wrong, the people here can be fair, they help those around them, and there's the wonder that is berserker magic. And if you follow their laws, you will find acceptance here. All of which is 1,000 times better than you can expect from the outlaws. The people of Tavar might as well be mutants, the way they turn on everyone and everything. What I don't understand is the hatred for clerics here. The wars of the past are long gone. The enmity should be buried. Certainly the clerics believe differently about technology, but that's no reason to hate them. Is it?
It sounds like you've learned a lot about the clerics.
What about you? Are you going to pledge allegiance to the berserkers? Run off to the outlaw way of life? Or follow an interest in technology to the clerics?
I don't want to choose right now which faction I'm going to join. I'm leaning towards the berserkers, but I can see the benefits of all three, and like, it's gonna be a tough choice, so I'm gonna say this.
I don't need anyone, or any faction.
An outlaw in the making if I ever heard one. But I'd think again. At some point, you'll need to choose a side.
That's all right. I'm not making a choice yet. Brick wouldn't give me some food. He was gonna give me some food there, and then he didn't. Just because I didn't want to hand that stuff over to him.
So,
hey, Duras.
You decided to stick around. Well, I've been given a job by a warlord Ragnar that I think might suit you, if you want to stay around for longer.
Tell me about the job.
Well, the task I have on offer should profit you, and though it's not the best way to sell our community to you, it should demonstrate that we're open about things here. You see, there was a murder committed just outside Goliad a few months ago. A rather dedicated berserker named Ascor was killed. There's been an investigation, but no definitive answers as to why he was killed. So, Ragnar wants me to follow up and find the murderer.
And what can I do?
Well, I'm having trouble getting answers from people. Maybe an outsider will have more success getting them to open up. Would you talk to the suspects and see what they have to say?
Tell me about the victim.
His name was Askor. He was a warrior, newly promoted from cultivator. Ragnar had high hopes for him, but Askor wasn't popular. He went missing around Mana's Eve 3 months ago. No one knew where he'd gone, and it wasn't like he had many shards to up and disappear with. Then one of Ragnar's patrols found Askor's body rotten up in the forest. It looks like he was stabbed several times with a sword. Whoever did it was strong enough to overcome him, but clumsy. They didn't find anything on Askor to point to who might be the murderer.
I'll find the murderer.
Ragnar wants answers. He seems determined to find out what happened. Myself, I don't know if we'll ever know what happened. But if we can eliminate these 5 suspects, he might let this go. And who knows? Maybe one of them did do it, and you'll get the proof.
What do you want me to ask them?
Where they were 3 months ago around Mana's Eve when the crime was committed.
Where were you 3 months ago in a place without a fucking calendar?
Confession. I doubt any of them did it, but you'll get a sense of the men, and then you can report back to me so we can close the case.
Where can I find them?
They're all still out there. Track them down, then report back to me when you've discovered something.
Circumstantial evidence, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Do you think we make a good team?
Do you think we make a good team, Duras?
We're a team. I'm ready if you are.
Is he coming with me now? Okay, good. I don't want him to. It was a dialogue option.
You'd better not try anything.
I'm not trying anything.
Did you lose something?
Taking a look at this house. Night guards.
What are you looking for?
They're all freaking out because I'm walking in there. What is this place?
Welcome, incomer. I hope you are being treated well. Goliath has always opened its doors to those who need shelter. But these are hard times, and war grows suspicions. As for me, I think the free people should work together in this war with the elves.
Will I have trouble here?
Oh, again.
It will mostly be
blinding.
talk. People gossip about incomers. If you want the people here to trust you, then help them. Once they do, they will open their doors to you. You will have a place to stay. A chance to become one of us. And they will likely reward you for your trouble. We Berserkers believe in second chances. It's your choice whether you take that chance or not.
Who are you?
I am Cormag, warlord of the Hammer Clan. Each of the clans has its own calling, and ours is magic. A gift given to us in our time of need. Proof that this planet needed a guardian, and that it chose us. We can channel power through our bodies, and battle the machines of the clerics. The power mana gives us seems limitless. And yet, it seems so normal now, doesn't it? It's hard to remember that magic is only a generation old. We have only just started our study of it. And the Hammer Clan has made that study our purpose.
Ooh, teach me something.
Teach me something.
Sure.
Alright, so it's finally maybe a chance to spend some of these learning points. These are the things he can teach, and I can learn none of those. Hold on.
What do you think about your laws?
Our laws bind us. They tell us who we are. How we interpret them, that is where we can do better. Death and exile shouldn't be the only sentences. There should be reward in repentance. Leniency could save us valuable people.
All right.
You think other berserkers are too harsh?
Dedicated, not harsh. And sometimes dedication can blind us to other ways of thinking. Just imagine, if we berserkers could enhance the cleric's energy weapons, or the outlaw's explosives with the power of mana, who could stop us then? Now, Angram would say that giving into technology would destroy us. But I wonder whether holding on to the laws too tightly would do the same. After all, there were those who tried to stop using magic. They said it was against nature. Now magic is all that defends it. Whatever my thoughts, the laws we have now are the ones we must follow.
Are there problems between the clans?
Give any group a name and they'll use it as a cause for argument with others. But, while there are always differences, we are all berserkers. Anyone who forgets that needs a swift reminder of their true allegiance.
You have traitors here?
Not traitors. Troublemakers. People whose mouths move faster than their minds. You think we should use the law to silence anyone who thinks differently? I say they need to be convinced that our cause is best served if we work together. I've been saying that over and over, but it seems some people have stopped listening.
Maybe they would listen to me.
Wow, after all that,
You could do
then
me a
they give me a
favor
mission.
and talk to Elder. He's been speaking out against the Ison clan, but I'm not sure of the reason behind his anger. You will find him living with the other cultivators down in the cultivator house. I'd be grateful if you can find out the reason he's upset before this bad feeling escalates into something else.
Don't I already know that? Okay, never mind. Figured since I already talked to the guy, never mind. Up we go. My lord, this is just like, this town is really too large for this, and like I get having a small introduction for like exposition, but holy shit, they go way too in depth. I don't know what the consequences are going to be for me thieving any of this stuff yet, so I'm a little cautious about it. Like, hey, I don't want to steal. And again, I'm going to go from one lengthy conversation to the next.
Master Thorold, what kind of man is he?
Thorold is not here at the moment. The warlords are in charge of the day-to-day running, though all owe their allegiance to him, the Pilgrim. He has taken it upon himself to go into retreat, to seek the answers we need for Edan to survive. His knowledge of magic is superior to anyone's. If there is any person capable of solving the problems we face, it is the Pilgrim.
No, not really all that interested, thanks.
Hello. If you want to rest, you should find yourself a spot and relax. And if you are hungry, we can surely find you something to eat.
I don't get hungry. And...
Do you welcome everyone with that speech?
Not everyone here is as welcoming as they could be. We're all in need of help. All the free people. So, wherever you came from, your help is welcome.
What's the point in us seeking to rebuild the world if we continue fighting? We need to build one world, together. I hope you can see that.
What is this building?
A rare relic of the old world, hey? If you want, go up to one of the higher balconies and have a look at the view. You will get an idea how beautiful it must have been here before the comet struck. It seems the people of the old world understood the value of that even back before the Great Fall.
Why do you build these huts then?
This place might be a good choice for defense, but it doesn't exactly connect us with nature. We all need to be rooted in the natural world. We all need to remember our place in it. You, me, all the people here, we are all part of Magalan.
How long have you been with the Berserkers?
I was born here, and I can't imagine a better place.
What's so good about it?
As Eisenfaust said,
Oh fuck, I didn't want
of
it to...
all the places and all the people in Magalan, the planet chose us to give magic to. And Eisenfaust wasn't exactly known for his poetic side.
I didn't mean
With
to, like,
respect for
offend her
all
with
his
that
great
sentence. That
feats,
was kind
he
of
was
deceptive.
a bit of a miserable bastard, to be honest. We have organized our lives around the essential things in life. You do not need everything you think you need.
I could get used to life here.
Good. Good. I would wish that for you. You will find safety here, and purpose. Ragnar will help you find your place. He can sound severe, I know, but there are pressures on him, and he wants the best for us.
Is there something you need doing here?
There are always things that need doing here, and helping out will gain you notice for promotion. Of course, for the highest ranks, we must all look to the warlords to be promoted. Ask in Goliath, and you'll find tasks to match your skills. But there is one thing I need help with. Though, I warn you, it could be dangerous.
Tell me the task. I can handle it.
Confident without the details. You'll get on well with the warriors here. Our scouts reported that a few clerics were recently attacked by mutants. Let's just say that despite all their technology, the clerics came off worse. But the weapons they left behind, lying about out there, are a
Okay,
problem.
so you're the one I give the
They could cause a
guns
great
to.
deal of damage in the wrong hands. I want you to collect them and take them
Done.
to Yora. You'll find him at the pit. He and the workers there make sure such technology is made safe.
I have secured the weapons from the ruins.
That is good news. Please take them to Yora and arrange
I
for
already
their disposal.
fucking talked to Yora. Never mind. That's aggravating to me because I've already talked to that person. And they could have taken the weapons from me then. And saved me having to come up here, collect a mission from this lady in a long-winded discussion. A long-winded, unnecessary discussion. Unusable first aid kit. Okay. I don't understand that. Whatever. I hope they don't do that to me all the time, because I don't need to go to, you know, point A, talk to somebody about something stupid, and then go to point B to, like, carry out the task that they should have given me at point A. It's like there's already enough unnecessary talk in this game.
Yes, just go.
I'm leaving here anyway. Am I crazy? Where do I need to go here? There's still more spots to investigate in this little area too. Like, we're not nearly done. So there's roads that come out from here. I think that I have to follow them if I want to really talk to all the people that are necessary to talk to. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this over here I have to go to. There's a road over to it. I think I have to go to that shrine. Could try flying over to it. Or no, there's a road down to it. Let's test out this jetpack. I want to save first because I don't want to die. But it would be a good idea to
All technology must be consigned to the past. Take it to the pit.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot all about that. I'm surprised nobody mentioned mentioned my jetpack before. So, like, obviously a big piece of technology, that big radio tower over there. People leave money in this area? I don't get it. Maybe I've already been here and didn't walk all the way up to the top. Like, they just laid this out too large and too many conversations to have. Like, all at once, right? Like,
welcome
just,
to the Mana Shrine.
Like,
have you been sent here with a task? Or are you here in search of a healer? Speak now. Or have you taken a vow of silence?
Creepy.
It sounds like you're doing good work.
Saving our world. The only work that matters. This is the Mana Shrine, where ELEX is turned from poison to nectar. One day, all ELEX will come here, and Magalan will be free from its influence. Until then, we must contend with the danger here. The power released from ELEX can make the shrine a hazardous place. Please.
There's just so much front-loaded
the power of ELEX.
work to do in this.
Tell
like,
me,
I've got to talk to all these people, and
You've
just,
not said what you're doing.
like, I might as well do it now.
Brought you here,
like, I'm
didn't
more or less just
You were
doing
drawn
it just to
this
get it out
place.
of the way, and that's never a good idea.
What are you talking about?
Was it a strange sequence of events that brought you to Goliath? A disturbance? A change to your life?
Right through them.
And now events have brought you here. You know you need to be here, but you don't yet know why, if I'm not mistaken. What brings you to me?
Oh, God. So I guess he's also a
what do you do
marketplace,
here,
which is fine.
other than give free advice?
As Amric said, our hope for Magalan is that all ELEX shall become Mana, that from Mana Magalan will be reborn. From wasteland shall spring forest, for we are the healers of the world. So, the workers bring the ELEX to us, and we transmute it at the Mana Shrine. Well, that is supposed to be what happens, but people don't seem able to stick to their tasks.
You say people aren't doing their tasks.
Yes,
Yeah.
the biggest
Give me the
problem
mission.
we have is temptation. ELEX corrupts people as it does the planet. Last week, 5 large pieces of ELEX disappeared from the shrine before it could be transmuted, at the same time as Kral, one of our guards.
What could the thief use it for?
I don't know, But ELEX is food only for machines. Feed it to the plants and they become tainted. Feed it to a man and it drives out his emotion. It can kill his soul. I think Kral is the thief, but thinking is uncertainty. The searches for him and the ELEX have come up empty, and I have no idea why he would take the ELEX.
Maybe. Where would I need to start looking for Kral?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? The guards tried Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath. Kral spent a lot of time up there, sitting out on the main balcony. He's a thinker. While the guards might have been there already, they aren't the best of investigators. Maybe you will have more fortune if you look there.
Alright, and I need to know if he has anything of any value. No, he doesn't. Even buying this shit from him, I'm not sure if I can just pay him in cash for these instructions. Requirements, goldsmith. But really at this point I don't know if there's any point in buying this sort of stuff, because I'm not sure if I'm going to find people who can train me in it. You know what I mean? He doesn't have any weapons, he doesn't have any armor. So it's kind of pointless. I think that it's a little wearing on me at this point to do this much talking. Like, I've been basically talking to this group for the better part of 40... It feels like I've been doing it for hours. This town is just way too big. Just way too big to be doing this. That's how it feels to me anyway.
Come with me. I need someone to watch my back when I go look for some supplies. And I know I can trust you.
I've been through here. There's something I missed. When I came through here before, I remember there being a fast travel box around here somewhere. Maybe it's over here in this area. But it's really important that I get it, because I fucking don't want to go from here. This is a fast travel location all the way through here again. You know what I mean? Like, that's just... Because it's so big, it's kind of like the only thing of value that I'm getting from a lot of these conversations. I'm getting a lot of
you patch them up. I want to give people a chance to fight back.
But it will save me a lot of time and dicking around in this game if I open up the fast travel, which is what I want right now. The shitty thing is you have to get really close to those fast travel locations in order to pop them open too. Like, they don't... Usually you get within eyesight of them, and that's more than enough, but... in this game, I have to basically be standing right on top of the fucking thing before it opens up, so do want to find it. Shit. Don't think it's down here. Damn. Okay, well, fuck.